The Crew 2 has added the RS5 Coupe, but more importantly, what colour do we make the room today? Do we go with like a green or a blue or a purple? I kind of like the purple if I'm honest. But you heard me correctly, the RS5 Coupe is now here. Coupe. We can go two major extreme ways with this car. We can make it plain and simple as it is. I'm liking the music choice for today. I hope you do too. Roadman Maji. See man driving a German. I might actually go with something a little bit, something I would go with if I went with the RS5. It is a fantastic cracking car. The newer model of this is definitely something that's on like the list of cool cars. I'm turning this down. You know, if I went with that carbon hood, that's actually a pretty cool idea. It's kind of a semi-carbon hood going on there, but I'm actually going to go with the standard style with a vent in it. I do like that quite a lot. Front bumpers, we can remove the stupidness. Why would want a beautiful bumper like this and make it white or silver or whatever it is? So we're going to stick with the blacking of it out, and we can go with craziness on the bumper. I think I'm actually going to go with this option right here. It's so nice as well to see an Audi without a front number plate, because normally, oh yes, wide body, because normally it's ruined by the addition of that bumper. Wait, are you oh come on, these would have been perfect in black, but I think I'm gonna go with these because these are the wheels I would go from the factory, similar to the ones. I would like a combination of both. I would like this in the carbon fiber, but that's what we're gonna go with. I am literally, let's be real, we'll get to the point here. I'm hoping and begging that, oh, wide body again. I am hoping and begging that we get a big, meaty boy. We've got 4 rear wings. They don't have many options here. So if you don't have the big one, I'll be disappointed. Number 1, makes it painted. Brilliant, yes. That's not great. It's not a great start. That's pretty decent. It's all right. You've got one more left to go. Please! Oh. You know, we'll take it. We'll take it. I'll go with it. I'm actually going to go with the one smaller because it looks nicer. Disappointed. But hey, it's a fantastic car to be added to the game. It's definitely a car that I'm glad is in the game because normally... Oh, I'm actually changing the rear bumper here a little bit as well. Oh, look at that. Normally, we wouldn't get to modify a car like this very much anyway. I think they did a better job than Need for Speed did. I think that Need for Speed had the S8 though, which again, they're really similar shape, to be honest with you. All Audis are kind of meant to be in the same style thing. But jumping into the liveries, because I want to see exactly what people have been doing. Let's see. In the very early hours, we got a purple. We got a purple, and this one with a wolf on the side. Sure. We got the most wanted design, but black and red. It's not really the most, but you get my gist. We go with the Mandem-mobile. And how about we don't go with any of those because you're all wrong. That's not how it should be. I think the silver actually looks pretty sweet here. The blue would definitely be my choice if I was going to go with a color, I think. But I don't think I would go for a color on this car because it is an Audi. I would be an Audi. Oh, yellow. Yellow would be nice. I would be a normal, boring Audi driver and put white on my car because that's what they all go for. So there is me Audi. Do I want to upgrade the performance straight away or do I want to wait? I'd probably just go straight in for it because let's be real. Everybody by now, if you do not have 280 parts, basically, why are you're not even playing anymore. Give up. Like, for real. I've got a million purple parts because I was grinding out my yellow parts. And I think I got like minuscule amounts of yellow parts. But here we go, the maxed out RS5. Now, is it actually going to be any good, considering that we have had pretty pap cars added, I think, recently? Like, last week wasn't that great. This week is definitely better, half better, because this is a fantastic car. The other option, for those that want to know what the other car was, it was a remake of the GT3 Porsche that we already have. I think it was the GT3. Basically, a remake of the Porsche that we already have, which is kind of like, why? Just... what? Where would an Audi driver go in America? I guess New York, Chicago, Detroit. Nah, I think New York. But at the same time, actually, there is something new. They've been adding new events to the game, so maybe that's a good place to try the car. I'm seeing if we can access it through the activities menu. So we got the live battle, street racing. Yes, I swear I had more of these street races completed, so I think they've added more of these races. So are they going to be like flashing to tell us that we haven't done them? Yeah, okay. We've definitely not done these. These are all new events. Except those ones. These are all new events that I haven't tried yet. And that's great. So we've got Central Wood South, American cars in the Midwest. Let's do that, because then we get to see if the Europeans are better. Switch to me German whip. Oh, it does look sharp. It looks like a big TT, if I'm totally honest with you. But driving in, American cars in the Midwest, recommended 160. I just kind of hope it doesn't switch me out of this car now, because that would kind of ruin the whole thing. Are European cars better than American cars? Let's go for a full fat launch. Here we go. Oh, look at those amazing American cars. I've got no chance whatsoever in my Euro. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll stop prattling about. But I would definitely go for pretty much any of those over this. I like Audis. Whoa, okay. Well, there's a demonstration of why you don't buy an American car. But let's be real. If you're in America, owning one of these would be pretty cool. Let's turn the radio off. I want to see what this sounds like. It sounds like a wet fart. And do you know what? Genuinely, that's what I hear when I hear the Europeanness of a vehicle. I mean, again, I like some European cars. I would definitely go for an Audi RS6. Those are awesome. But my only grudge right now is obviously Audi, and they're all German, okay? And the companies are meant to be very efficient and everything, and they're like, yes, emissions must die. We must delete emissions. So they're like proud to announce that, oh yes, all of our cars will be electric soon. I don't want that. Stop shouting it out like it's something I want. I don't want that. What I want is some big meaty V8s rumbling and roaring and spitting. Okay, to the extent that we have it now. I mean, this must be how people felt, you know, when they had their 60s cars, and then as they progressed and got quieter and more restrictive. And it's interesting. I'm pretty sure there's people like myself, but there would have been a long time ago. It does sound like a lawnmower, though, this. Why is it going completely sideways? What was that about? But let's jump into the interior. One thing that the Audi do amazingly recently is the interiors. They are awesome. Something I would definitely have on my cars. I just like the screen in the middle that becomes a map. And to be fair, I don't think the map's going to be of any use whatsoever, because I've never been in any car ever that has a decent interior map. But this isn't a real problem. This is, you know, focus on the actual game. But it's just the thing, the grass is always greener. That's genuinely, I don't hate German cars. I just think that because I'm in Europe and I get cars from Germany, so we get German cars everywhere. When you see an American car, it's so much cooler. What is with the handling of this car? It's so weird. It's like the brakes aren't very good off-road. And I know, you know, it's off-road, but not. I don't remember the car handling being kind of so buoyancy. It sounds like two car sounds going on at once. I think that small road was really just having me for its breakfast, because right now I'm doing grand. It's foggy. I'm so glad they decided any more races as well, because it was definitely needed. I love playing this game, the actual race gameplay generally, other than the feel of this Audi so far. The race gameplay itself, I really, really enjoyed. There just wasn't any more events to do. Oi! I mean, good, yes. Good American cars, cool. Oh, there's the finish. No! I'm gonna get at least third, come on! Oh! That's third. No! I mean, oh! What a shame. Yes. I mean, to be fair, the recommended level on these events were like 160. I didn't start at the beginning of the race. That's the only reason I lost. That's going to be my takeaway from that. We transition back to the normal time of day that is in the game. There you go. You get to see the Audi in the nice light. Got some nice backfires. That's one thing that I do quite like about the German and European cars, is they like to do the backfire recently, which is very nice. But I feel like they're too efficient. I want a manual box, okay? I want big, stupid sounding car. I want to pay high tax for my emissions because I like my big, meaty V8s, and it's weird, I know. All right, thank you, my friends, for joining us for today. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this car. I'm happy that it's here. It's just, I don't know. In my head, I know this is going to sound silly because a lot of people would disagree with me this on the Reddit and such. When they added the car last week, they added the Mercedes GLA, I can't remember. The non-performance oriented one, and you could make it look better. This is already the RS5, which is the one that everybody wants. But in my head, in a game like this, you want to get the A4, or the A5, should I say, in this case, and modify it up. That would be pretty cool. But at the same time, it's an RS5. It's cooler than the S5 and the A5. But you get my point. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please be sure to smash like, subscribe if you're new, and let me know if you want to see more of the Crew 2, because there's new races, and I want to play them, to be quite honest with you, and I could jump on with the Maddie C, and we could have a banging time. Until next time, peace.